Pierre, my dear, come here. Who's talking?
Anna.
I think he will not be out of place in a family consultation. Is it not so, Prince? So it's asking Pierre,
Come
come,
here.
let's talk about this. This is about family. So, and they're asking Prince, who is a prince?
Prince Vasily.
Yes.
So what's this? Consolation.
Consultation.
Consultation.
Consult means I'm gonna
Consult.
I'm gonna ask you for information. I'm gonna ask you for discussion and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you speak, cousin? Suddenly shrieked the princess. Now the princess is like crazy now. So she shrieked. Ah! Like a shriek means
Shriek means what?
loud and very high pitch. Why don't you speak, cousin?
Say very high pitch.
Pitch, yeah.
Pitch.
So loud that those in the drawing room heard her and were startled.
Huh? Her is princess, right?
Yes, which princess?
Why don't you speak, cousin? What does it mean?
Who is speaking first?
The younger princess.
Yes.
Why don't you speak, cousin?
Yes, who's she talking to now?
Talk to Anna.
Why would Anna be speaking to her? So why would she want to talk to Anna?
Cousin is Prince Vasily.
Yes, because Anna just asked Prince Vasily a question.
Oh, is it not prince? Asked Prince Vasily, and the younger princess say, "Why don't you speak?" So Prince Vasily just feel silent, just
Yes.
keep silent.
Because he knows that if Pierre and they look at this paper, it's about him, then they will stop right there. Anna is saying this paper is probably about Pierre. Anna is very smart. She knows this paper is about Pierre.
Yeah.
So she's asking Pierre, come here.
Okay.
Let's figure out what this is about.
Okay.
Don't you think we should do this, Prince? That's what Anna is saying. And then the little princess, says, why don't you say something, Prince Vasily?
Oh, suddenly she so loud. Okay. And the drawing room can heard her.
Yeah.
And the word startled.
Startled.
Shit.
No, something loud
Oh,
happened.
cussed. Oh, first get shocked and then cussed. Huh?
Cast is for the catching something.
Yeah.
Okay, who's catching? Nobody's trying to catch anything.
From the drawing room to here, the catching.
Nobody's trying to catch anything. Catch means I want to get something. I'm not catching anything. Okay, so I don't cast anything here. I just look. Okay, just look. I'm not casting. Can you move forward, please?
Okay.
Nobody said about why do you remain silent when heaven knows who permits herself to interfere, making a scene on the very threshold of a dying man's room. Intriguer, she hissed viciously, hissed, and tugged with all her might at the portfolio. So why do you remain silent? Who is you?
Prince Vasily.
Stay silent when heaven knows
Okay.
who permits herself to interfere. Heaven knows who lets herself to interfere. Who is it talking about herself? Who's herself here?
Who
Permits?
Prince Vasily.
No. Permit. Let's talk about who first. Herself. Who permits herself to interfere? What does it mean?
Heaven knows. Nobody know.
Yeah. Who permits herself? Let's talk about herself to interfere. Herself means who?
The younger princess.
No. Why she's talking about herself? She's talking to Prince Vasily. Why do you stay quiet when heaven knows who permits herself to interfere? How you talk about herself? Who is herself? What's interfere mean?
I don't know.
Okay, interfere. Okay, you get on your head. Interfere is a very used word.
Okay, interfere.
Inter means what?
Inside.
Yeah, in between.
Yeah.
Fear. So do something in between. Put it that way. Interfere.
Do something in between. Okay. Interfere.
So who is interfering?
I don't know.
It's Anna.
Oh, Anna.
So it says, heaven knows, like, who knows why she, Anna, who is Anna, lets herself to interfere. Why is this woman
here.
let herself interfere?
Yeah. Making a scene.
Making a scene.
On the very
threshold
of
a dying man's room.
Dying.
Threshold is like a limit. Like your house has a threshold. Your house stops here.
Okay.
Like a line.
Boundary.
Yeah. So why is she doing this right at the threshold of a dying man's room? You're very close to a dying man. Why are you doing all this? Intriguer. So again, look at the word intrigue means what? I-N-T-R-I.
Intrigue means 3 times.
No. Tree means try maybe 3 times. Intrigue. Again,
Inside.
same sense inter. Yeah.
Inter.
Yeah, she likes to do stuff like same sense interfere. Like you
Okay.
like to create something. Intriguer means a little bit more than that. Somebody who like from inside is like doing something bad or whatever, or doing something exciting or whatever, right? Intriguer
It's
wants to
noun?
make a person. She's naming her Anna intriguer. You like
it's
to
a-
like
it-
mess around with other people's stuff.
It's an adjective.
It's a noun.
It's a noun.
Noun.
Describe type of person who
It's
want
not
to,
described. It's a person. Yeah.
It's a person
Who likes to do interfering stuff.
Oh, okay.
She hissed viciously.
His means
Yeah, like a snake.
viciously,
What do you think viciously is?
obviously,
No.
silently,
No.
hidely,
Uh-huh.
hidely.
She just shrieked, by the way. I don't know if you remember. She shrieked. So it's with a lot of viciousness, means like kind of like evilness, a lot of like badness in it. He says viciously, like very strongly, badly.
Strongly, badly.
Yeah,
The s-
yeah.
Why he's
It's just a way to say it, okay?
Oh, he don't want to speak very loud.
And tugged with all her might. She's trying to get the portfolio back.
Tug with all her might
At the portfolio.
at the person. Tug means
Tug, tug, tug.
pull back.
Yeah.
Her might means her all her
Strength,
power.
yes.
Okay.
But Anna went forward a step or two to keep her hold. So even she's tugging, Anna still go forward. You're pulling, I'll go with you. To keep her hold on the portfolio and change her grip. So even change how she holds it, so she does not gonna lose it.
What the grip mean?
How you hold something, her grip, grab,
Oh,
grip.
change her grip means
Grip.
he changed her finger.
Change how she's holding, like this to like this. Some better way to hold it.
Her is who?
Anna's grip. Her
Anna's grip.
Yeah. She's changing her grip.
Or change Anna's herself grip. Make
How
sure-
she's gripping,
make
yes.
sure her hold is tightly.
Yes. Prince Vasily rose. Oh, he said with reproach and surprise. This is absurd. Come, let go, I tell you. Okay, the princess let go. Who let go?
Let the princess go, Anna
No,
you leave.
no.
So Anna, you let the
No.
princess go.
Let go what?
Let the letter go.
Let the portfolio go.
The letter go. I tell you, Anna. I tell you something. I
No,
will.
he says, come, let go, I tell you. He didn't tell to anyone. He's just saying, let go.
So Anna, you come.
No, where is Anna? Where'd you get Anna? It just says, come, let go, I tell you. That's all he says. He didn't say Anna. Where'd you get Anna from? There's no Anna here.
What this mean?
Reproach means like you're... Reproach is kind of like you're accusing somebody. You're saying, you're like saying you did something wrong. That's kind of like a reproach, with reproach.
This is a burst.
Huh?
What this mean?
Absurd.
Absurd.
This is silly.
Silly. This is silly.
Yeah.
Okay. Come.
Let go, I tell you. Because they're both holding to something. The princess let go. The princess let go. Which princess?
Younger princess.
Yes, the princess. And you too. So who's still holding?
Anna.
Right. So princess let go. Anna did not let go.
What let go mean? I don't.
Here. Can you please read this again? Seizing the portfolio so firmly that it was plain she would not let go. We're in the same place before.
Let the portfolio go.
Yes.
Go.
Let me go. Do you understand? Let me go.
Yeah,
English.
yeah,
What does it
yeah,
mean? Let
yeah.
me go.
Let me go.
What does it mean?
Don't block me. Let me go.
There's many different meanings of let go. Let go is like stop holding this. Also means let go.
Okay.
You're holding to something. Let go also means let it go. Means that if you're holding a bird
Let
and
it
say let it
go.
go, you'll let it fly. If you're holding a bird, let it go means to let it fly. Let it loose.
Let it go. Let it go.
Ah, come on! It's not time for this stuff.
Okay. Okay.
And you too. But Anna Mikhailovna did not obey him. Let go, I tell you. I will take responsibility. I will go and ask him. So Prince Vasily says, I will do this. Does that satisfy you? Of course it does not. Because Vasily and the princess are doing the same thing. But Prince, said Anna Mikhalovna, after such a solemn sacrament, allow him a moment's peace. Here, Pierre, tell them your opinion. So now she's turning to Pierre. What do you think? Right? So she really wants to bring Pierre. Pierre has been silent so far. So it says, after all this solemn sacrament, very
Bad.
Solemn is not bad. Kind of like very
Sad.
serious and sad sacrament, because the Count Bismarck just had the sacrament just now. He ate something, right? Let him have a moment peace. Here, Pierre, tell them your opinion. Asking to Pierre, turning to the young man who, having come quite close, Pierre's close now to these people, was gazing in astonishment at the angry face. Who is angry, you think?
Prince Vasily
Yes.
and the younger princess.
Yes. Of the princess
A princess.
who had lost all dignity. So she lost all dignity. And at the twitching cheeks of Prince Vasily. So Pierre's looking at them.
Pierre don't.
So obviously
don't
you
know.
know that they're doing something wrong, right?
But
She's
don't
angry.
know. Pierre don't know. Pierre
Yeah,
is
but it's astonishment.
astonishment.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Ah,
Remember that you will answer for consequences. So Prince Vasily is angry again.
oh.
You don't know what you're doing. Okay.
Remember that you will answer for the consequence. What does this mean?
You, who's you?
You is Anna.
Yes. Will answer
You will answer for the
consequences for the things that's going to happen from. If you don't let me go, there will be consequences.
If you don't let Prince Vasily go,
Yeah, there will be consequences.
severely, very
Yeah.
seriously.
You don't know what you're doing.
Vile
Vile woman!
woman.
Shouted the princess. Vile, you know.
I know. Very
Darting expectedly at Anna and snatching the. Oh, so now she stole the portfolio from Anna.
bad. Oh, darting.
Yeah, darting, you know. We had
I
darting.
don't know.
Come on, we have to go back to all those chapters, those little kids in the Rostovs darting back and forth.
Jumping.
Dart. We'll talk about the dart. You throw it at the board.
Oh.
Darting.
Darting unexpectedly.
Yes, at Anna.
Anna.
So she went pew to Anna,
And.
snatching the portfolio. She now just stole it from
Oh
Anna.
my.
Prince Vasily bent his head and spread out his hand.
What?
Bent his head
Yeah,
and spread out his hands. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
At this moment, the terrible door, which Pierre had watched so long and which had always opened so quietly, burst noisily open and banged against the wall, and the second of the three sisters rushed out, wringing her hands. The second sister came out, wringing her hands.
Ringing means to this.
Ringing like this, like you don't know what to do. It's like ringing, just like you wring a cloth to get rid of the water.
Make you feel
Wringing
very
your hands.
nervous.
Yes.
So the
The
door
door burst open.
burst open, noisily open.
Yes.
But they used to open so quietly.
Now
So and a bang,
Yes.
bang against the wall.
and the second sister came out.